same time, and I'm pretty sure I can't moderate comments, so it's gonna get real interesting on YouTube. I'm sure I'll get some marriage proposals. I'll be told that I'm boring, that I'm ugly. All the things. Good morning, everyone. It is a beautiful Wednesday here in Minnesota. It's actually pretty cloudy and dreary out. There was a blizzard just to the south of us, so we missed the snow, which is phenomenal. I love missing the snow. Can I comment on here? What does this do? No, I can't comment. What does this do? Oh, community moderation. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Okay, we're good. I was able just to put my moderation on YouTube. I'm telling you, this is a true story. So when I first started sharing and decided that I wanted to do videos, this is true. So I started by sharing just written posts on Facebook. And then I fell in love with Jamie Primick Sullivan. I might not be saying that right, but she was a housewife of something. And she did these videos all about narcissism, which I have a very big narcissist in my life. And it was the first person that I had ever known that was doing these videos. They were on Facebook. I was listening to them. I would work. I'd put headphones in. And she was my therapy. I am telling you, I have this one here. She was my therapy. She saved me, and never communicated with her. She doesn't know I exist, but she saved me. And so then I was like, I can do this. I can talk about autism. Like that's simply it. I just want to talk about my life as a parent, as a mother. And so I started doing videos, and I started on YouTube, and I could not handle the landscape. It was the first time my son was ever called the R word. I was told that he should be euthanized. I remember I wrote a post about it. This like scary dad, he was a dad, and he's like, if I ever saw your kid, I'd knock his ASS out. And I was like, delete. And I quit YouTube. I just like quit for a long time because I'm like, I'm not doing this. Like, I'm not going to have people tell me that my son's a bad kid or a monster, or I'm just not doing it. And so then I went to Facebook, and Facebook's then was much more moderated, and I was able to feel safer sharing. So I recently shared on Facebook for a lot of years, and now I just think that the nature of it's all changing. So I'm starting to share on YouTube again. Hopefully I can stay hidden in my little corner of the internet. Like, yeah, I will not go on TikTok. I have heard from every parent that shares autism advocacy that TikTok is bad. You can grow really fast. You can reach a lot of people, but I'm good. I'm good. I don't need to do that. So, I'm going to read a little something to you from my new book. I want to encourage every one of you. And I know if you're my people, you're tired of me talking about it. I know, I'm sorry. Give us 14 more days. We're getting close, but, just so you know, like, we are begging, scraping for every book sale we can get, because we know we're going to change the world. So again, Autism Out Loud, please go pre-order it on Amazon right now, and then come back. Go do it. Come back. It takes 2 seconds. You'll have it April 1. But I'm going to read a little bit from a chapter, which I haven't really done yet. I haven't really read from the book yet. I know Adrienne's doing some things on her page, which is awesome, where she's covering each chapter. I want to read about what kind of autism is it. So this is chapter 10. What kind of autism is it? And I think that I picked that title. I'm not going to say for sure, but I'm asked that a lot. I am. And I know maybe you haven't, but like this is how it goes. I'll be out in the community, I'll meet someone new, I'll tell them that I have 4 kids. They're 14, 12, 6, and 3. And, ultimately someone will be like, I have a 14-year-old. Where do they go to high school? And I'm like, oh, he doesn't, does he go to the school right there? And I'm like, no, he has to go to a school. He has autism. And, I'll share a little bit about him. And then often in a really sweet kind of way, they'll say something like, what kind of autism is it? And what people mean, and they're not being, I don't think, mean. What they're trying to say is, does he talk? Does he have a talent? Does he have is he Rain Man? Is he love on the spectrum? Is he the good doctor? Is he, and it used to be hard for me to be asked that. I have a memory of being working at the state fair. I was working at the state fair, and this is true. This very sweet woman, I was volunteering with her, and she was a grandma, and she was telling me about her grandchildren, and she asked about my kids. I told her about Cooper. She asked about autism, and when I told her that he didn't talk at all, and he was no longer in school, he was in therapy, and she teared up. She honestly started crying. And she's like, I'm so sad for you. I will pray for you. You're such a sweet person. And I like felt like every emotion all at once. Like, it's not that bad, or, why don't have pity for us. And I felt every emotion all at once. She was just being kind and just being sweet. But it really caught me off guard. And so I'm asked that question a lot in different ways now. What kind of autism is it? And the reason that I'm bringing this chapter up today is because of, I don't know where Cooper and I'll say me, I don't know where I fit in the autism space. So last night I was messaging with Carrie and Adrienne about it. I was messaging with Lauren Flack from Channing's Joy. I was like, I do not know where I fit in. And so I'm going to say some sentences to you. And if they make you feel something, please know that we're all entitled to our own opinions. My opinion is not necessarily right. It's just my opinion. I don't think autism is a superpower. I don't think autism is a gift. I don't think autism is a tragedy. I would rather have a living child than not have a child at all. I have 2 very good friends. I'm just going to throw this out there. One's daughter has an inoperable brain tumor, and my other friend's son lost his voice and his ability to walk, and he was healthy. I have seen tragedy. I've seen some shit, and been humbled right back to my corner. Autism is really hard. It is the hardest thing that I have ever dealt with. Maybe besides having someone with alcoholism in my life. I don't know. They both give me a run for my money. I would take away Cooper's autism in a heartbeat. I would. If I could take away his vulnerabilities and give him the ability to talk and find joy in school and play outside and go on a play date and ride a bike, and I would do it in a second. If someone said right now, I'm telling you right now, I'm going to give you this option. If someone stood in front of me and said, if you give me your right arm, I will take away your son's challenges, I would say, here you go. I'm being honest. My son has severe autism, and I'm so tired of the competition in the autism community. I am. I'm tired of it. I had someone say to me last night, if my kitchen doesn't have holes in the walls, my son doesn't have severe autism. Bull crap. I'm so tired of it. I've reached this point where it's like, I don't know where I want to advocate. I'm afraid of the actually autistic crowd. I'm afraid of that crowd. But I'm also afraid of this other group. Like, I'll never be negative enough. I'll never be dark enough. But then I'm too positive for other people. And I'm too negative for other people. I don't know where I fit in anymore. So I'm going to say it again. I don't think autism is a gift. I would take it away in a second. I also don't think it's a tragedy. And I love my son so much. He has brought so much joy and so many gifts into my life. I can't imagine looking at him and feeling nothing but disgust and heartbreak. I just can't. I can't, you guys. So I don't know. I don't know. But the thing is, again, everything I say is just my opinion. So you don't have to tell me that I'm wrong with every breath that comes out of your mouth. Just have your own thoughts. Think it's a tragedy. That's fine. Fine. But I can't. And I'll tell you why I can't. Because imagine Cooper reading one day that I think that his life is a tragedy. I can't, you guys. That's all I'm gonna say on that. I can't. But I don't know where I fit in anymore. I don't know where I fit in. I can't be negative all the time. I can't be positive all the time. I'm terrified of the future. How do I die and leave this boy, this vulnerable boy? Does he have to prove his severity to be part of the group? Do you know that every day is hard in our autism life? Every day. I don't share it because I don't want judgment. On Friday, I had to pull my car over. I'm not going to go into it. I had to pull my car over and restrain him because he was being unsafe. Do I have to prove that to you? Do I have to film it and show it to get support from this group? It's insane. I do have holes in my kitchen. I have cupboards ripped off the walls. I have holes in my bathroom. Do I have to show them to you? I've smashed iPads. I have broken TVs. Do you need to see them to believe me? My son has picked so many spots on his body. Last night, I sat at his feet and watched the blood trickle down his legs because he can't stop skin picking. And I tended to his wounds. And I begged him to stop. And he can't. His legs look like he's been to war. Do I have to show you? Do I have to show you? I think we need to give grace. I have so much compassion and empathy and love for parents walking the same path as me. But once you turn it into a competition and tell me that my life isn't hard, I'm out. I'm out. I can't do it anymore, guys. Last night, I was like, I am fucking done. I said to Lauren Flack from Tanning's Joy, I am done. I cannot be in this negative, awful space anymore. Why can't we just drop this competition and advocate for these kids? Why? I just want to advocate for these kids. I'm going to die one day. I could die tomorrow. I could die in 10 years or 20 years or 30 years. I am leaving Cooper behind. If all anyone knows about severe autism when I die is that it's a tragedy, then I have failed. I said it. I said it. I failed when I failed. I'm doing my best. So So I'm going to say it one more time, and then I'm going to read from this, and I'm going to tell you. Autism is really hard. I don't think it's a gift. I take it away in a second. My son is amazing. He has made my life better. I've devoted my life to changing the world for him and others like him. And you know the other thing that's funny, that really is truly funny, and Lauren was saying this last night too. I've written 2 books. We shouldn't have to list our challenges, but we shouldn't have to list our accomplishments either, because that's gross. But I will. You know, I started a nonprofit called the More Than Project. I have multiple events a year for caregivers. I have an event every month for families. I have an in-person support group every other month. I've written 2 books. I've advocated around the United States and Canada. And people are criticizing me for not doing enough. We're not doing enough. The people that are saying it, like, I want to be like, what have you done? What have you done? It's just so hard. I don't know. Let's just be nice to each other. Let's just be nice to each other. I support you. I support you. I want to make the world better for our kids and for caregivers. I was at my lowest point. I laid on my bathroom floor with my head on the ceramic tile, and I didn't have any tears left to cry. And this was when Cooper was probably 6 or 7, and I thought, I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. I quit. So I've been there. I've been there. Ew. Paula, so this is what I don't get. So I am an advocate for autism. I am not an advocate for disabled elderly. Like, don't criticize me because I'm not advocating for disabled elderly. That's not my job. I am advocating for autism. It's exhausting. Like, it's never enough. I am advocating for autism, not disabled elderly. I'm sorry that my story isn't about girls or, you know, other, it's never enough. Like, I had someone say, why isn't your book about girls? It's like, it's never enough. It's just insane to me. It's never enough. I am not advocating for disabled elderly. Not going to happen. Maybe I'll be advocating for myself when I'm elderly. Okay, I want to read this to you. I want to read something to you. The truth is, Cooper has the kind of autism that no one talks about. The kind that can't successfully fly on planes or go to restaurants. The kind that needs lifelong care and can make people nervous sometimes. You won't see it on one of the trendy primetime TV shows like The Good Doctor or Love on the Spectrum. He isn't the poster child picked for Autism Awareness Month, and he isn't a savant who can count cards to bankrupt a casino. I let Adrienne laugh at her father-in-law. You laughed with her. The story that she told about her sweet father-in-law that came from love with being at the bank was not mean. Good grief. You need to go away. Go away. His autism is not a superpower either, and while I have focused on sharing the beauty and living a different life, it's important for me to share the realities too. Because if I don't, if we hide or if we pretend or just look to Hollywood, I am doing a disservice to individuals like him. Cooper has level 3 severe autism. In 2023, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention reported 26.7% of people with autism spectrum disorder have severe or profound autism. That percentage shocked me. I had no idea it was so high. There are 3 levels of autism when it's diagnosed. Level 1 describes people considered more independent with lower support needs or higher functioning. And level 3 describes autistic people living with intense traits and high support needs with labels like severe, profound, or low functioning. Level 2 is somewhere in between. If you peel back the many layers of the autism community, the topic of profound autism is polarizing. You gotta go pre-order. I've been told countless times online that it doesn't exist. And yet here we are, existing, practically screaming for our place on the spectrum. The reality is severe autism is challenging, life-changing, and lifelong. I'm often asked what is the hardest part. People assume aggression or lack of sleep, but it's more than that for me. Nothing is easy in our world. Not 1 hour, 1 day, or 1 week. We have learned to manage it, but when asked what I long for, it's ease, a day of ease. When Cooper was diagnosed, I convinced myself he was high functioning. I told myself he would be quirky, not disabled. I wrapped the term high functioning autism around Cooper and myself like an invisible cloak, protecting us from the realities of the other end of the spectrum. I convinced myself it would all eventually be fine. It would work itself out. Once we got all the resources, supports, and services in place, it would be easier. We all know beginnings are hard, but kids grow up and they need you less. They learn to help themselves, they develop hobbies, make friends, and learn independence. They eventually move out and start their own lives. I'm not going to read any more of it because I don't want to give it all away. So I'm just saying this. I think it's really lonely being a parent of a child with a disability. Yes, order it, Ingrid, please. It's called Autism Out Loud. How do you pre-order? Jessica, go to Amazon. Actually, I can share a link right here. Look at that. Look at that. Go to Amazon or click this link and that's really long. I don't know why that's so long. And pre-order there. Did that work? There we go. Yeah, pre-ordering is a really big deal. But if you feel alone, it's a story of 3 mothers. So it's Carrie, whose son Jack is 20, and he is in a facilitated college program. Adrian, whose son Amos is 11, and he has autism and a genetic disorder. He falls somewhere in between Cooper and Jack, is kind of how we describe it. And what this book does so good is it covers 3 very different autistic profiles. So I know that we're going to scoop up so many different people. And instead of alienating, your kid's not severe enough. My kid's not severe enough. Your kid's, it's like instead of alienating, it strips all that away and it just shows the stories of the moms. And we all have the same feelings. We do. We're scared. We're worried. We're sad. Marlena, yes, you can get a signed copy. Let me grab that for you. Let me do that right now while I'm talking. You can get signed copies. You can get it. I actually have a link right here. I just got a message from the bookstore. We've sold 307 signed copies. Okay. Oh, is that get your signed copy here? Yay, Laura! Laura's ordering this book. Yay! My only goal is that I outsell Adrian. Kidding. We're all working for the same goal. Okay, so I have Harbor home today. He's not feeling well, so I have Harbor home today. We're going to run to the post office. We're going to He's not going in, but I have to go to the post office. We're going to pick him up some lunch. We're going to work the rest of the day. I have to make the agenda and the program for the retreat in Texas. I have been putting it off, and I have to get it done today. And then, oh, Caitlin, I'm sorry. Yeah, we didn't know about it till after. If you ever want to order another copy, you know, for a teacher or a therapist, then you could have the signed one. Dana, yes, we each recorded our parts for the audiobook. So there is audio. You can pre-order that too. And Carrie read her parts. Adrienne read hers. I read mine. It was fun. Audio is fun. I have recently become a big audio person. I do a lot of driving to different speaking events. And sometimes it's like 4 or 5 hours. So I will like start and finish a whole book in one way. It saved me. Oh, hi, Brenda, 33. I can't imagine Cooper at 33. I did a live last night for my supporters, me and Cooper. I share a little bit more over on my supporter page just because I feel a little bit safer, I think. And he was telling us, you know, non-verbally, but verbally in his own way, he wants to ride a fire truck. He wants a yellow hat and a purple jacket. He's so funny, you guys. He has these plans. He has these big plans. And I remember when he was little, for our hardest years, you know, there was just none of that. I never, Marlena, you still can. Marlena, you can order today. I just talked to her. If you put it in right now, you will get a signed copy. Yeah. So yeah, he wants to so badly. He wants to buy a camper. He wants to ride a fire truck. It's just so fun. And I'm going to say it again. Sharing the good parts of severe autism doesn't cancel out the bad parts. We have hard parts. Please just believe me, it's not a competition. Last night really rattled me. It like really rattled me. Maybe my skin's not just thick enough anymore. I'm just tired of advocating. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. Yay, Lindy, thank you. You can still order. I've been talking to Gretchen at the bookstore. You can still order today for the signed copies. And then we're going all over. So if you can come see us, let me say where we're going. Stillwater, New York City. We're doing signed things. Okay, so let me go again. Stillwater, New York City, Raleigh, Naperville, Albany in Pennsylvania, Erie, Enola, Pennsylvania, Buffalo, Austin, San Antonio. You know, I do think we should go to Ohio. I have a big following in Ohio. Caitlin, you better come. It's March 31st. Come to our Stillwater event. Oh, here, I'm going to show the events right here. Okay, don't go anywhere. Okay. This has every one of our events. I know we should go to camper, but we don't have anywhere to keep it. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Duluth. Is it Luan? I just shared the events here. Click that. Jessica, yes, at the retreat. Who's coming to the retreat? Who's coming to see me in Texas? I'm having a 2.5-day female caregiver retreat in San Antonio. Every attendee gets a book and it will be signed. You will spend time with Carrie and Adrienne and me and our other amazing speakers. We're going to do a dance party, a boat ride, Tattoos if you want. So many things. Yes, Caitlin, get your ticket today, though. Get your ticket today. Yeah. Oh, I'm coming to Fort Wayne, too. I forgot about that. That's not till October. Tammy, I'd love if you came to San Antonio. It's going to be so fun. Laura, I got blew off by Arizona. My publisher set it up, and then they never talked to us again. Weird. How can you do? I hope I can take some time off to rest for the big event too. You know, did someone win the retreat giveaway? We gave, on the Mark page. I don't know if she's picked yet. Okay, I'm going to hop off. I'm going to work on some stuff, and then we're going to start our day. Thank you all for listening to me just vent and just be sad. I don't know. I've been talking about autism for so long. I thought that I carved out my space, but I just, I don't know. I don't know if I have. Okay, here you go. Go right now. I'm going to end this. Go right to Amazon and order. It means so much for authors like this. It means the world. Okay. Bye, everyone. Goodbye, goodbye.